Hi boys and girls, today is week 4, day 5, and we're going to talk about the reading test today. I did record a little video on the Beatles. They're a rock and roll group that will help you with the comprehension part or the story. But they also ask you about main idea. So the first thing I need for you to do is go to BrainPop and go under main idea, finding the main idea. I have this poster that I would show you if you were here at school, so I decided to show it to you anyways. So it's clues to find the main idea. Second graders, what's the story mostly about? So what is the text or story mostly about? So we look for clues. The first thing we do is to find the main idea is to look at the title and the pictures. So they're giving us an example of a story called All About the Ocean. So we look at the title and the pictures, and that gives us an idea about what the story will be about, the main idea. Then we look for repeated words, themes, or ideas. So repeated words. So I bet in this story they'll continue to talk about the ocean, plants, and animals that live in the ocean. So to find the main idea, look for repeated words, themes, or ideas. The next thing they want you to look for is ask is who's the story mostly about, what happens, and why does it happen? So ask who, what, and why. And again, look for those repeated words and look at the title and the pictures. So then the next clue or way to find the main idea is to read the first and last sentences of the paragraph super closely. And in second grade words, that means to read it 2 or 3 times and really think about it. So read the first and last sentences of the paragraph closely. Sometimes the main idea is either at the beginning of the story or at the end. Mostly with second grade stories or text, it's at the beginning of the story. Then you use evidence from the text, in other words, use details to prove that your thought about what the main idea really is. So, and then you would say, I know this because, and what did it say in the story or the paragraph? Okay, so that's finding the main idea. And it shouldn't be new to us, but we certainly need a review. So I would be really happy, boys and girls, if you would watch the BrainPop twice. Okay, so clues to find the main idea. So when we look at our distance learning calendar, you're going to watch the BrainPop, as I said, and then you're going to take the reading test. And remember to watch the video on the Beatles for the rock and roll. Then it says to choose a writing idea. I'd like for you and your family to come up with something today. Maybe you can write about spring. Maybe you could make a list of things that you could do in the house for when the weather doesn't let you go outside. Like maybe you could clean out a closet in your room or go through some toys that you don't use anymore and box them up and get ready to take them to Salvation Army or Goodwill when they open back up. So you and your family talk it over. Maybe you could write about a trip that you've taken or a memory from when you were in kindergarten. Then you're going to complete a page in the daily math packet, and then we're going to do a review. Oh yeah, in math, and I know we're all ready for kind of a review. It was a kind of a heavy week for math, so this is great. Okay, we're going to work on page 16, and it's finding the value of the digits, and digits, of course, is numbers. So let's take a look here. What is the value of the underlined digit? So notice the 814. The value of the digit is 800 or 800. The 2, the value of the digit, 3, the value of the digit of the 3 in the tens place is 3 tens or 30. And the value of the digit in this is 7, and that's 7 ones or 7. So second graders, take a look at the first one. Write the value of the underlined digit. So it's 729. Say it back to me. Yep, and you just said it. So for 729, all I need for you to do is to write 700 or 700, or you could write 700s. And here's how you spell it. So if you want to kind of challenge yourself, you could write it this way, or both. That would be like super cool. All right, so second graders, you're not going to have any trouble with that. Let's go with this one. In the number 238, sorry about wiggling, which digit has the greatest value? Okay, well, let's start in the ones. The 8 in the 1 spot means 8. The 3 in the 10 spot means 30. The 2 in the 100 spot means 200. Which digit has the greatest value? And of course, you would write the 2 because that is 200. Now the next one, in the number 619, which digit has the least value? Would it be the digit in the ones, the tens, or the hundreds? I'm not going to give you that one. I want you to think it through. All right, that's page 16. And now we're going to go to page 17. And of course I dropped it. So you can take a look at our pretty red bulletin board. And here we go to page 17. Slide it in my little slot. And this is an expanded form. Yep, stretch it out. The number 349 in expanded form looks like 300 plus 40 plus 9. Second grade, this is also review. I know we have worked on it a lot. I think you're going to feel very successful. Let's look at M. Which is larger? 400 plus 50 plus 6 or 400 plus 60 plus 5? So I would write, what's the value? What number is 400 plus 50 plus 6? I write it up there. What is 400 plus 60 plus 5? And write it up there. And which one's larger? For N, you do the same, but it's looking for which is smaller. So I do not think you're going to have any troubles today with pages 16 and 17, but do take some time to think about what's the main idea. What is the story mostly about? All right? Adios, second graders. Have a good weekend.